Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely amazing. आशा करती हूँ आप सब स्वस्थ होंगे और खुश होंगे. A quick intro about me. I am Dr. Shreya Joshi. I'm a dental surgeon and I make educational as well as public awareness videos related to this beautiful profession of dentistry. In today's video, I am going to cover what are the tips and tricks with which you can succeed in your BDS first year. Yes, एडमिशन तो ले लिया BDS फर्स्ट ईयर में, बट पढ़ना कैसे है, व्हाट आर द बुक्स टू बी फॉलोड, हाउ द नोट्स आर टू बी मेड एंड हाउ टू राइट योर यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जामिनेशन पेपर्स. All this will be covered in this particular video, and believe me, all these tips and techniques are tried and tested because that is how I passed my BDS first year with flying colors and distinction in one of the subjects. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now this video will be divided into two segments. Okay, the first one will be for all those students who have recently taken admission into BDS first year or who are about to take admission in BDS first year. And the second segment will be about for all those students who are about to write their BDS first professional exams. Yes, the university examination. So starting with the first segment now. In the first segment, I will cover what are the subjects that you will be studying. Okay, since the students are new to this, they do not know what to study, what are the subjects and what books to be followed and how you will make notes. Okay, now what are the subjects that you will cover in BDS first year? Now these subjects will be divided into two categories. Okay, first will be the ones for which you will write the exam in first year. और जो सेकेंड कैटेगरी के सब्जेक्ट्स हैं दे विल बी स्टडीड इन फर्स्ट ईयर. यू विल हैव लेक्चर्स, सब कुछ पढ़ाया जाएगा फर्स्ट ईयर में, बट एग्जाम सेकेंड ईयर में लिखना है. तो वो कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स हैं जिनका एग्जाम हमें फर्स्ट ईयर में लिखना है? देयर आर 4 सब्जेक्ट्स अंडर दिस. ओके, द फर्स्ट वन इज जनरल ह्यूमन फिजियोलॉजी. ओके, सेकेंड वन इज जनरल ह्यूमन एनाटॉमी अलॉन्ग विद एम्ब्रियोलॉजी एंड हिस्टोलॉजी. द थर्ड सब्जेक्ट विल बी बायोकेमिस्ट्री. And the fourth one will be dental anatomy and dental histology. Okay, in charo subject ka exam you have to write this year only in first year. And the other 2 subjects, that is your preclinical prosthodontics and the second one will be your dental materials. This you will be studying in first year. You will have labs also, practicals also, but the exam will be written in second year. Okay, now this was a brief idea about the subjects. What all come under these subjects, what practicals are done, everything I will cover in a separate video. Otherwise, this video will be a very long one. Okay. Now moving on to what books to be followed. Now, whatever books I am going to tell you here will be simply the ones that I followed. It's not that I am promoting any textbook or telling you this. Okay, it's not a promotion. But these are the books which mostly all the dental students follow, and this is what I personally followed and how I scored well in my exam. Okay. Starting with the very first book that you have to follow. That will be for your general human anatomy. For general human anatomy, you will be following, there are 4 volumes, okay, for this particular book, BD Chaurasia. Now, volume 1 and 2 are for extremities, upper and lower limbs, that we don't have to follow, BDS students, okay. That will be followed by MBBS students. BDS students will be following the 3rd and the 4th volume of this human anatomy book, that is by Dr. BD Chaurasia sir, okay. This is the one that we are going to follow. This is the 3rd volume for head and neck, and the 4th volume for neuroanatomy that we will be following. Correct? Now I'm very sorry, the cover page for this particular book is missing, okay, because I have overused it or ye sab torn ho gaya hai. So I'm really sorry about that, but I will paste the cover pages over here and you can see it on the screen. Now what is the book that you will follow for your histology? Okay, for histology you will be following this particular book by Inderbir Singh. This is human histology book. All the diagrams, everything they are given very properly in this book, and you can study about all the histo part from here. Okay, moving on to embryology, human embryology. All these are the part of only one subject. Okay, you have to write single paper for all these 3 books. Okay, this is your human embryology book. Again, this is by Inderbir Singh only, okay, and you can follow this textbook. It is a very good book. It has shown how the formation of fetus takes place, how the human embryo is formed, everything very properly with proper diagrams. Now, why I am recommending you these books? Because they are standard textbooks, and when you will give your exam for NEET MDS, which will be perhaps replaced by next in few years, okay, we'll talk about it in separate video. Okay, so what happens? You have to answer everything from these textbooks only, because these are very standard textbooks. Okay, whatever data is accepted in any exam will be accepted from here only, all the references, right? Moving on to human physiology. For human physiology, don't be frightened to see this book. I know this book is a very thick one. Okay, this is by Sembulingam. Okay, I know even MBBS students can't complete this book completely, okay? But what you have to do, you have to make notes. How you have to make notes, I'll tell you in a separate video, okay? So this book of Human Physiology by Sembulingam, you can follow this book. This is what I followed. Now, coming to human histology, for dental histology. For dental histology, you will be following Orban's, okay? I know this book is a little difficult one, and you know the language which is written, it's difficult to understand, but this is a very standard textbook. In MDS also, when you will prepare, you have to prepare it from here only. All the image-based questions, diagrams, everything asked from Orban's, okay? Just follow this book, make proper notes from here, right? And mark all the important points. Now coming to dental anatomy. For dental anatomy, this book by Wheelers, this is very important. This will be very important for your practicals also. Reason, all the measurements and tables are given regarding the dimensions of the tooth, and that is how you are going to carve your tooth also. जो carving करते हैं ना फर्स्ट ईयर में, कैसे करेंगे उसको? From the data which is available in this book, ठीक है? जो measurements इसमें दिए exactly वैसे ही carving भी करनी है practicals में, right? So this is a very good book and very important and standard textbook to be followed, okay? Now moving on to biochemistry, okay? For biochemistry, you can follow Satyanarayan. It's a very standard textbook. All the references in your MDS, NEET MDS, MCQ books also, all the references have been given from Satyanarayan. Now I'm going to introduce another book to you, which I personally followed in my BDS first year, okay? This is a book by Dr. P.P. Gupta sir, okay? This is a textbook of biochemistry. And all the biomedical significance is also given related to all the cycles in the body. Krebs cycle हो गई, glycolysis हो गई, सब के लिए मैं biomedical significance is also given, and it is given very properly in the form of notes. So you can follow this textbook. This is what I personally followed. This book is written by the HOD of my own college, who is the HOD of the Department of Biochemistry, and he's also the vice principal of my college. So he wrote this book, and that is what we followed, okay? And it is a very good book. I have personally used it, and you can easily make notes from here, and all the diagrams and cycles are given very properly in this textbook. Now, not a promotion of any book, it's just that what I have used, I have told you, okay? Otherwise, you can use Satyanarayan, a very standard textbook for biochemistry. These were the books to be followed in first year. I have only discussed about first year because first year में बहुत confusion हो जाता है. Second year, third year, final year, in subsequent videos I will be discussing about them. Okay. Now coming on to how to prepare notes. Notes कैसे बनाने? Notes बनाने के लिए you have to follow simple 4 or 5 techniques. Okay, what I am telling you. First, attend all the lectures properly. Initially, you do not know how to study, what is the scope of every subject, what all topics will be covered. So it is very important that you have to properly attend all the lectures. Okay, first point. Second thing you have to do, you have to make separate notebooks for all the subjects. Okay, do not mix and write. ऐसा नहीं जंबल कर दिया, एक ही बुक में सब कुछ लिख दिया, एक ही कॉपी में सब लिख दिया. No. Separate notebooks for all the subjects. And note the important points properly whatever are taught in the lecture. ठीक है, जो भी आपकी faculty, आपके professors आपको पढ़ा रहे हैं, you have to note it down properly, right? Now coming to the third point, ठीक है, what you have to do? You have to go to your library, okay, and you have to take out the printout of previous year question papers, okay? Previous year university के जो papers आए हैं, जो भी पूछा गया है, you take out the printout from library. सबकी library में that is available, okay? Go there, get the printout of previous year papers, and believe me, do not keep it in the form of PDF, or do not just take a photograph, okay? Take out the printout, that is very important. Printout निकाल लेते, so you can jumble and you can write also, na, and you can tick in front of it, right? So after that, what you have to do, you have to see what questions and topics are repeated every year in the exam from those question papers, okay? Once you have noted down all the important topics and questions, what you will do now? Now you are going to prepare your notes. Now fourth point, how you will prepare your notes, okay? Take 2 separate color pens. I would recommend you take 3 or 4, okay? But if you can't take 3 or 4, just take 2 colored pens. One is your black and the other one is blue. Okay, prepare your notes in question answer format. जैसे कि question में पूछा जाता है in your university exams, prepare it in the same way. Now कई बार एक ही question will be asked in 2 marks. They will ask you sometimes in 4 marks and sometimes they will ask you in 10 marks. ऐसे type question. How you will answer it? अगर 2 marks में पूछा गया, suppose example is Krebs cycle. What you will do? You have to just draw the cycle, okay? और you have to write main important points. कौन सी site है, कहाँ पे होती है, कौन से cells में होती है, like this, okay? Main things you have to explain in 60 to 120 words, right? If same question is asked in 10 marks, that means it's an essay type question. ठीक है, ऐसे टाइप क्वेश्चन में यू विल हैव टू इलैबोरेट, राइट मेनी पेजेस, एंड अलॉन्ग विद दैट you have to add some diagrams and you have to add some flow charts, right? So this is how you will prepare your notes, कि वही क्वेश्चन या टॉपिक 2 मार्क्स में आया, 5 मार्क्स में आया या 10 मार्क्स में आया, प्रिपेयर इट अकॉर्डिंगली हाउ यू विल राइट इफ कंसर्न मार्क्स में पूछा जाएगा, 2 में, 3 में, 4 में, जैसे भी पूछा जाएगा ऐसे टाइप में. सो प्रिपेयर योर नोट्स एग्जैक्टली द सेम वे. ओके, नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द सेकेंड सेगमेंट ऑफ दिस वीडियो. For all those students who are about to write their university exam, yes, I know the pressure is high, but just check out this video and these tips and tricks which I am telling you, you will surely write it very nicely in your paper, okay? The first technique that you have to follow, okay, while writing the paper is you have to write all the answers in a proper sequence. ऐसा नहीं कि first attempt कर लिया, फिर 5th कर लिया, फिर 10th कर लिया, no. Just properly attempt them in the sequence. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, like this. Okay. Second thing. Okay. Second is always keep 2 different colored pens with you. Okay. That will be your black and blue. Avoid using red and green colors. Why? What is the reason? Because examiners are using these colors. So you have to differentiate your copy with them. Okay. You can't use those same colors. So use black and blue. What you will do? Write the entire paper with blue, but with black, what you can do, you can highlight all the keywords and all the important points you will write with black. Okay. Now coming on to the third tip. Okay. Third tip is for all those students who write very slowly, who can't write very fast. उनको क्या करना है? They just have to, who can't switch between pens. Okay. पूरा आंसर ब्लू में लिख दो. For then what you will do? Use the black colored pen just for underlining the important key points. So if you cannot switch between pens, avoid using it to write keywords and everything, but underline your keywords and key points after completing your answer with black. Okay. Now fourth, you have to keep a box of markers or sketch pen. Complete box खरीद लो. And when you will purchase that box, what you will do? जितने भी headings हैं answer में, okay, always write your answer under headings. उन headings को you will write with a bold colored pen, with that sketch pen. Again, do not use red and green colored pens. I have told you already, examiners use that pen, okay? You can use any other colored pens, use markers or sketch pens, okay? And write the headings in bold. For example, I have prepared a sample for you, okay? This sample I'll be attaching in the description box below. You can check it out. This is how I used to write my university examination, and all my professors, believe me, they have praised me so many times for writing my answers like this, and that is how I have achieved distinction in so many subjects in my BDS, okay? So you can also follow this simple trick. Okay, I have attached this particular document in the description box below, so you can go and check it out. This sample is surely going to help you, and you will really thank me कि आपने मुझे ये technique बताया, and that is how we also wrote our answers, and definitely you are going to get very good marks. Okay. Now what you will do, for example, a question is asked about saliva. Okay, start with introduction. Write introduction with bold with sketch pen. Write down the answer with blue and black colored pens. Black for keywords and blue you will write the rest of the things. Now come to the salivary glands ka classification. So write the heading salivary glands with bold. Okay. Classify it in the form of a flow chart. Okay. Then come to the formation of saliva. Again, formation will come with a bold. Okay. With your sketch pen. And then regulation of saliva. ठीक है, formation. तो उसको फिर से bold से लिखेंगे और sketch pen से लिखेंगे. Right. Now the fifth important point that I will tell you, always support your answers, ठीक है, with references from standard textbook. ऐसा नहीं कि कहीं से भी लिख दिया, नेट से किसी भी आर्टिकल से कहीं से निकाल के लिख दिया. No. Whenever you are writing anything, it should be authentic and it should be correct and it should match with the language of the standard textbooks. Please note down this point. Very important. Okay. Now moving on to the last but not the least point, okay? बहुत ही important point है ये. What is it? When you are writing your answers, nobody is interested in reading all those paragraphs. Just leave this habit of writing in paragraphs. Paragraphs में नहीं लिखना है. You have to write the answer in points, okay? Second, support your answers with diagrams, flow charts and road maps, okay? ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा paragraph में लिख दिया. No. Okay, make as many flow charts as possible, road maps as possible, draw diagrams, explanatory diagrams, okay, so that you don't have to write big paragraphs, and also the examiner does not have that much of time कि वो आपके paragraph पढ़े और उससे important चीज find out करे. If you will write your answer in this organized manner, definitely the examiner will be impressed Obviously you have to write relevant information. इसका मतलब ये नहीं you can write anything. No, you have to write relevant information in an organized manner. Definitely you are going to score good. Again, I have attached this particular sample for you. Okay, a sample question answer or for attempting your university exams in the description box below. Do check it out, and I'm pretty sure you're going to thank me down in the comment section below. So guys, that was all for today's video. I hope these tips and tricks and techniques will help you to ace your BDS first year and you attempt your exam successfully. Please do share in the comment section below the results of your BDS first year exam. Was this trick and tip useful for you? And if you find this video useful, do give it a thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Kanjoosi mat karo yaar. Go hit the bell icon below so that you can get the notifications of all my upcoming videos. Please do subscribe to my channel so that it motivates me to make more such content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.